You know, there's a lot of organ donors out there, but you never hear anyone donating their pianos. I wonder why. Hey everybody, how's it going? Another weekly update. Not much done this week. I was mainly focused on one game, and it was a pretty time-consuming game, especially on the hard playthrough. If you want to know what this trophy hunting nerd is up to every month, or every week actually, every month too, because I do a monthly update, but every week I try to come out with these weekly updates. Well, of course, every week. So usually every Friday night or Saturday or Sunday. Usually Saturday night or Sunday morning, which I'm a little late this time, so it's going to be Sunday morning for me this time. So if you want to know what I'm gaming and trophy hunting in every week, then feel free to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and hopefully you'll be recommended these videos. That's for you watching on YouTube. For those of you listening on podcast, my YouTube is BloodyTheSky, all one word. You can find it at youtube.com/c/BloodyTheSky. All one word if you want to check that out. Alright, so let's get into it. Not many trophies this week. Like I said, I was mainly focused on one game. And that one game was Tiny Metal. It's a game that's like Advanced Wars, if you ever played Advanced Wars. Or if you want to go further back, in the NES days, there was a game called Desert Commander, which I loved playing that as a kid. So, of course, I loved Desert Commander. Then I loved Advanced Wars because it was just like Desert Commander. And, now I like this game, so I like all the Advanced Wars clones. I like this game. There's a couple on PS4 and PS5, but this game, I got it like a year ago. And when I first started playing, I was like, nah, never mind, I'm not in the mood to play this. But then I went back to it. And so I got the rest of the trophies this week. First up on July 3rd, I got Paycheck Overload, win a mission with 50 or more surviving units. I got that at 2:55 p.m., which is a rare gold trophy. And then I got Scramble Assault Complete Mission X04 on normal difficulty. They got these optional missions you can find and then do. That's MX, or those missions, the optional ones. I got that on July 5th, so 2 days later, which is I got it at 5:43 p.m., which is a rare gold. And then, next up, on July 6th, I get Veteran of the Zipang Incident. Complete the single-player campaign on normal difficulty, Act 1 through 3, right? No. 1 through 4, my bad. Roman numerals hard. I should have known that about GTA 4, but, our Diablo 4 that just came out. Anyways, I got that, like I said, on July 6th at 10:46 p.m., which is another rare gold. And then I get on July 6th still, I get Lone Survivor, win a mission with only one surviving unit. I get that at 10:58 p.m., which is another rare gold. And then still on July 6th, I get Winning with the Knife, destroy a tank with a rifleman's attack. I get that at 11:35 p.m., which is an uncommon gold. And then I get Captain Carver on July 7th, which is rank up the Dante Carver hero, riding the Mega Medal to rank of Captain. I get that at 6:03 p.m., which is another very rare gold. And then I get, on July 8th, I get Preparing for the Guard Dog, complete MX04 mission on New Game Plus difficulty, which New Game Plus is kind of like the hard difficulty. Well, it is the hard difficulty, but you also get all the hero units that you found in the regular game. So that's why they call it New Game Plus. I get that at 1:28 p.m., which is a very rare gold. And then I got Hero of the Zipang Incidents, complete the single-player campaign on New Game Plus difficulty, Act 1 through 4. I get that at 7:09 p.m. on July 8th, which is a ultra rare gold. And then, boom, Platinum 129, Hero of Artemisia. Your achievements are legend. History will forget the war, but you will be remembered. Well, do they have some typo? But it will remembered? They have kind of a typo there. I get that at 7:09 p.m., same time as the last trophy, which is an ultra rare platinum. Fun fact for you, I'm actually the 20th person to get this platinum on PSNProfiles. Boom, right there, number 20. The last person I got it was almost a year ago, on September 8th, 2022. This game's been out for a while, so it's not a new game. Since people first got the platinum on January 12th of 2018. So it tells you it's not a new game, it's just not very many people played it. This game kind of had some controversy around it, to where apparently an ex-employee said that they used Kickstarter funds from another project that they were supposed to be doing, like an RPG project or something, and they used it to finish up this game, And then the developers came out and said, no, that's not true at all. And they actually gave out, like, here's where we got the funds from. None of it was from that Kickstarter. So, some people decided not to buy it because of that. But I chose not to believe a disgruntled ex-employee, but that's just me. Feel free to do your own research, and if you're going to buy this game, and if you don't feel like supporting developers who may have done something like that, I don't blame you. But like I said, feel free to come up with your own conclusions. So the Tiny Metal was the only game, like I said, that I played. It was at 28%, now it's at 100 platinum. And my trophy stats up here, I'm trophy level 529 now, which is an increase of 1. My overall trophies is at 13,281, which is an increase of 9. My platinums is at 129, of course, an increase of 1 at Tiny Metal. My golds is at 862 now, which is an increase of 8. And then my silvers is at 2,441, which is no change from last week. And my bronzes is at 9,849, which is again the same as last week. This week I only earned gold trophies and a platinum, which I might be a first. I'm not too sure. And don't get it twisted. Just because Tiny Metal only has 15 trophies and 10 of them were golds and 3's silver and 1's bronze, so you might think, oh, another easy trophy game. Like I said, no, it's not. It's not all that easy, especially some of the games, some of the missions on hard, on New Game Plus, are pretty rough, especially Mission 6. That was probably the one that gave me the most trouble. So it's not an easy trophy game, it's just they didn't put a lot of trophies in it. So, like I said, I'm only the 20th person to get in that dungeon top. I think I was the 19th person to get that. So even though I've been getting some easy platinums lately, at least I've been balancing out with some ultra rares and some ones that not very many people have platinums, so take that. I know some of y'all don't like me getting these easy platinums, and heck, I think I've even lost some regular viewers because of it, but I balanced it out, man, and plus, I play the easy games that I want to play, I don't play easy ones that just look dumb, or press X to stroke the dick, or the ones that, there's like a rhythm ones that just like, all you gotta do is press X once, then press X twice to get trophies, and all you gotta do is just press the button so many times. I don't play games like that. I just play ones that look fun or look funny. Give me a break, man. Come on. Like I said, I balanced it out at least. Alright, so my games played is at 634. That hasn't changed from last week. My games completed is now at 130. That's an increase of 1. Of course, Tiny Metal. And then my completion rating is at 51.03%. Remember how long it took me to get to 50? Felt like forever. Now I'm at 51, and that didn't feel like it took as long to get to 50. So it's at 51.03, but again, it's going to tank here soon because I plan on playing a bunch of different games that I have no intention of platinuming. But when that happens, I don't know. We'll see. My unearned trophies is at 11,292, which is a decrease of 9. I earned 9 trophies, decrease of 9 trophies, so that means no DLC trophies hit me this week. My trophies per day is still at 2.46. That hasn't changed, thankfully. I'm afraid it's going to go down one of these days, but we shall see. I hope it goes up, but I doubt that. My world rank is at 19,682, which is worse by 28 spots from last week. And my country rank is at 4,358, which is actually the same as it was last week. That's happened a time or two before, but I always think it's kind of interesting when that happens. I don't think this is taking into consideration my Tiny Metal Platinum, though, because I got that not too long ago, a few hours ago. So I think my world rank and country rank will go down once that gets calculated in, but that's what it is right now. You might be saying, what's next, BloodyTheSky? Now that you've gotten a platinum that only 20 people have gotten, and then like I said earlier, that dungeon shop, I think 19 people have gotten that one. I'm the 19th person to get that one. What's next? Well, I want to finally finish Like a Dragon Ishin. I love that series, the Like a Dragon / Yakuza. It used to be called Yakuza in the West. It's always been called Like a Dragon in Japan. But, it's I love that series. So I want to go back to Ishin. I'm not going to platinum Ishin. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. No plans of platinum Ishin. I just want to play it, beat it, but games have been taking me away from it. Like, I wanted to play WWE 2K22. I wanted to get that platinum before they took the servers down. And then that dungeon top kind of took me away because I had a good strategy going, and I wanted to finish it before I forgot what the strategy was. And then this Tiny Metal, I saw that only 19 people platinum it, so I was going to be number 20. That seemed cool because, like I said, that dungeon top. Let me check. Like I said, that dungeon top was another rare platinum for me to where only a few people had it. And so I was like, hey, another one pretty close together. Yeah, I'm number 19. Someone was number 20, so someone platinumed after me. So number 19 there, and I'm number 20 on Tiny Metal. I thought that's pretty cool. So I decided to hunker down on Tiny Metal. Plus, I kind of felt like playing an Advance Wars type game. Desert Commander, Advance Wars, whatever. So, yeah, that's been taking me away. But finally this week, I think I'm going to just focus on Like a Dragon Ishin and hopefully get it completed. Like I said, no platinum, but maybe I'll get like 7. I usually get about 70%. High 60s, low 70s, maybe mid 70s, sometimes low 80% in the Yakuza games. So it's probably where I'll get in that, in Like a Dragon Ishin. And then other than that, I do want to go back to Skyrim. I want to platinum Skyrim, and I do want to platinum Battlefield 1, go back to Battlefield 1 and platinum. I'll probably do Skyrim before Battlefield 1, but I'm not too sure. But like I said, this week I'm mostly going to probably be focusing on Like a Dragon Ishin. Unless I get bored of Like a Dragon Ishin, then I'll probably pop in some Skyrim here and there. We shall see. Alright, I didn't stream this week. Kind of had a busy week, and my schedule was all over the place, so I didn't stream this week. But Mark Shockey reached out to me. You might know him from the monthly leaderboard. He's on the monthly leaderboard, and he wanted to know about Cyberpunk, about the Cyberpunk 2077 Platinum. So I have to give a little caveat here that I got the platinum back on February 10th of 2021, not too long after the game came out. I think my time gap was 1 month and 4 weeks and 1 day. So yeah, I got it pretty close when the game came out. By that time, they fixed most of the game-breaking bugs. They still had some bugs, you know, some of the more funnier ones like cars glitching into the ground and going flying and just random explosions and stuff like that. So they still had a lot of bugs, but you know, it was playable. And so some of these tips might be outdated. I'm not too sure like how much they've updated the game. Plus, they are going to come out with a DLC here soon, so that might change some of the, like how easy some of the trophies are, or how hard, I guess. Sometimes the DLC will make some trophies harder, but usually not. Usually, if anything, they make them easier. So what I like to do is I sort it by what's the rarest trophies, and of course the platinum. But other than that, as there's rough landing, while Berserk Cyberware is active, perform a superhero landing to kill or incapacitate 2 enemies. Okay, so this one, I think the Berserk Cyberware, I think, is like the melee focus build. So if I'm not mistaken, I think you have to be a pretty high level in order to first get the Berserk, and then 2, I think you need to be a pretty high level to get the superhero landing. So I can see why that one's pretty rare. What I did is I just had it on, and I looked for like usually when enemies are fighting you, they don't really group up. I tried finding some in like a little building, and then like getting on the building and jumping down. That didn't really work. So what I did was I found, in some of the sections you'll find gang members, and what I did was I found one where 3 gang members were hiding out on the corner, and there was this pretty high building up. So I had super jump on, and I super jumped. I didn't get all the way to the top of the building, but I got to like a little ledge in the middle. And what I did is I jumped down from there and did the superhero landing. It took me a couple tries. I want to say it took me like 3 tries to get it. First time it wouldn't like knock out 2 of the 3. The one time I did get it, if you see my trophy, the screenshot trophy for it, I am dead because there was a bicycle, like a motorcycle, and I actually landed on the motorcycle and it blew up and killed me. And I think it killed the 2 other people as well, the 3 other people. And I'm not too sure if that's what got me the trophy, or if maybe I just killed or incapacitated the 2 people before the bike blew up on me. I'm not really too sure, but I'm sure maybe someone's found a good spot for it. So I maybe look online, see if someone's found a good spot for it. If not, like I said, look for like gang members that are just they were just standing there, I guess supposed to be talking or chilling or whatever. So maybe see if you can find something like that. Like I said, you have to be pretty high for that superhero, though. I think the higher you are, the more damage it does when you drop. So try to find a place with some high buildings. Next up, we got 10 out of 10. That's I'll call it the second rarest because we're not counting the platinum here. That's reach max level in any skill. Okay, when you use skills in the game, when you do certain stuff, your skills will level. And like if you run a lot, your athletics or whatever will go up. But athletics takes a long time to level. I think they need to kind of tweak a little bit. So what I did is I think I got crafting to 10. But crafting is kind of a pain in the ass, but it does get you some pretty cool stuff and gives you some pretty good weapons. So if you don't want to do crafting, hacking is another very good one. Hacking is very easy, and you can kind of stay in stealth while hacking. So my suggestions are either crafting or hacking. Like I said, crafting can be kind of annoying, because I remember they have a part where you upgrade the materials, and back then, I don't know if they've changed this. I sure hope they've changed this. But back then, if you wanted to upgrade a material to the one, you had to do it one at a time, over and over and over, and it took freaking forever. I hope they did it where you can do it in bulk now. That'd be nice. Or maybe, hopefully, if they have it, hopefully when the DLC comes out. But yeah. So that's how you get that trophy. Like I said, crafting or hacking are my suggestions for that. V for Vendetta. After reviving with second heart, kill or incapacitate the enemy who killed you within 5 seconds. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You have to be a very high level to get second heart. You might have to be level 50, which is the max. I'm not too sure. I do know you have to be pretty high level to get that mod, though. So what I did was when I finally got it, I just let an enemy kill me. I think they killed me with a grenade, like a hand grenade or something. I let them then kill me, then I resurrected and killed them real fast. So that one can be pretty easy. It's just getting the second heart, and I think the second heart mod's also pretty expensive. So it's just, the main thing is just getting the second heart is the main problem there. Auto jock, buy all the vehicles for purchase. This is easy. It's not missable. It's just kind of grindy because you have to grind the money for it. I will give you one little tip though. There is side missions where I think she owns a bar. A woman who owns a bar wants you to race for her. And when you do the races, the final race, you have the choice of sparing the person or like wrecking them out. Choose to spare the person and you will get the car for free. I chose to wreck them out because I was kind of playing like a dickhead character. I mean, if you still want to wreck them out, you don't miss the trophy. You just have to pay for the car, which I want to say it's like 100 grand to pay for the car. Money is not really too hard in the game to come by, especially if you learned crafting like I did. You can just craft a bunch of stuff and sell them. But still, it's less of a grind. If you choose to spare them, you'll get the car for free instead of having to pay 100 grand like I did. So a little tip for you there if you want to make it a little easier on yourself. But if you still want to be a dick and kill them, then like I said, you don't miss it. You just gotta grind some more money. I think that was my last trophy for February 10th. Nah, that wasn't my last trophy, but it was one of my last trophies. Because I got it at 9:21 p.m. and I got the platinum at 9:53 p.m. Looks like the last trophy was getting 10 out of 10. Yeah, maxing, so getting it crafted into this max level. Alright, so the devil. Help Takamura avenge the death. Okay, so this one, it's kind of spoilerish, so I kind of hate talking about it, but there's a point, it's nothing too bad, so don't there's a point in the game where you are with that character, with Takamura, and like a building blows up, the building all in blows up, and so when you awaken, the game just tells you to leave the building, just exit the building. There's a hidden objective to go find and save him. Like I said, the game doesn't tell you about that. I just got lucky because I was like, I wonder if he's still here. And sure enough, it pops up when you get close to him. So go save him, and that way you won't miss out on that trophy. And plus, that way he's still around for the story. I think he makes the story better. So you know that's pretty cool. Some of these other ones really. I'm actually kind of surprised some of these other ones are rare. The only other notes I'll give you is some people say don't spend your skill points, don't spend or your attribute points, don't spend your attribute points. Don't do that. Don't play the game without spending attribute points, because there are some trophies tied to attribute points and you only get 50 because it's level 50 is max level and you get 1 per level. But don't play the game like that. I had someone on my Twitter, I followed them on Twitter, and they were hating this game because they couldn't spend their attribute points. Don't play the game like that. You can get the platinum by spending your attribute points. I actually have my levels here. If you're wondering why the perk points, I have perk points available, it's because they reset some of the perks, and I didn't, refill them out. I just got the I just went back to my saves and saw what levels I was. As you see here, I'm level 13, and I have 7 in body, 9 in technical ability, 6 in reflexes, 5 in intelligence, 7 in cool. See, the only problem here is this build might not be your playstyle. That's the only thing that sucks. But it's better than playing without using attribute points. So kind of follow my here. Then at level 20, as you see, 8, 10, 11, 5, 7. I think I keep 5, 7. Let's see. I think I kept 5, 7, yeah. So you can keep, I guess, cool at 7 in intelligence. I think you can actually lower one of these. I had a mental note, but it's been so long now since I forgot. So 20, 22, 24, 25, 28, 12, 10, 15, 34, 14, 12, 17, 46, or is that 45? 45 maybe. 20, 14, 20, and at 20, or at 50 here, 20, 19, 20. I was able to get the platinum in one playthrough doing it like that. If anything, I might have changed, like, if anything, I don't remember doing it, but if anything, maybe like the last final levels I mixed some points around. I'm not too sure, but I was able to get all the trophies in one playthrough following that build. And like I said, I didn't look it up. I was just I was just going with my play style. So hopefully they haven't changed anything. Maybe they changed something, because everyone I see talks about, oh, you can't get it in one playthrough. You can't get it in one playthrough. Don't spend your attribute points. Don't spend your attribute points. And I'm like, what? So I didn't play the game like that. I did not. As you see, I spent all my attribute points every level. So you can get it in one playthrough. I guess you just have to be very careful. So I don't know if you should follow my build here. Like I said, apologies for not having one. Level 13 was my earliest manual save I could find, so that I could go back to. But I guess as long as you follow my build, you should be fine to do it one playthrough. I don't know. Like I said, unless they've changed something, because they don't have potion. They have something where you can reset your perk points, but they do not have anything to reset your attribute points. But then again, like I said, maybe with the new DLC coming out, maybe they will add something to where you can change your attribute points, like you can reset them. But right now there isn't, so you can lock yourself out of some things with that way. But like I said, I was able to get the platinum. I'll scroll back down again. I was able to get the platinum, putting all my points in and stuff like that. So like I said, I don't know. Maybe they've changed something, because everyone I see, don't spend your attribute points, don't spend your attribute points. But that'd be a terrible way to play the game. So I hope I'm giving you good advice by saying follow my build here, because like I said, I was able to get the platinum in one playthrough. And like I said, I did not save scum, and I did not save my attribute points. So, like I said, take it for what it is. There is another little hint I will give you. There's a side quest called, is it called like Psycho Fan or something like that? You have to find a fan of Johnny's, and I think they have his pants somewhere in the apartment or something like that. That's the only time you can only get in that apartment during that side quest, and you need there's a trophy for getting all of Johnny's gear. So make sure you grab those pants in that side quest. Another little tip I'll give you is make sure that you follow every quest how they want. The easiest one to probably fail is Judy's quest. You can kind of talk her out of, she kind of wants to go for like revenge or something, again, not too spoilerish. And you can kind of talk her out of it, like, oh, nah, you don't need to do that, you know. Do not talk her out of it. Follow with what she wants to do. That's the only other tip I can kind of think to give you. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward platinum. It's a 10.46 on PSNProfiles, at least the PS4 version. I don't know if the PS5 version's higher or lower. 1.2 on PSN, which is actually still pretty high. You know, most trophies most platinums on PSN are like a 0.1 or a 0.2 or a 0.3, because you know so many people play them. So a 1.2 even on PSN is pretty high, I think. So it's a pretty straightforward platinum. And hopefully the tips I gave you can help you out a little bit. I hope that's good for you, Mark Shockey. My camera failed. There it goes. Come on. There it goes. I hope that's good for you, Mark Shockey. Like I said, I didn't stream this week, so no stream clips. I'm hoping I I don't know if I'll be able to stream this the next week either. Maybe I'll do a short stream here and there. I was thinking about doing another Road to Platinum stream with God of War, but I think I'm going to hold off on that because July is such a busy month for me. I might start it, but I'm not too sure. July, like I said, July is a pretty busy month for me. So I might not stream much until August and until Texas Chainsaw Massacre rolls around. We shall see. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream some more of that Vikings game here and there. I don't know. But like I said, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you have a wonderful week. And as always, thanks for tuning in, everybody.